Salman, Keith Thurman says that Manny Pacquiao wouldn't beat any top welterweight right now in his career. He says he's old, he's past his best, and he goes, he loses to Spence, he loses to Crawford, he loses to me, he loses to Danny Garcia, he loses to Sean Porter, he loses to all of the top welterweights in and around the top right now. What do you make of Keith Thurman's comments, and do you agree with Keith one-time Thurman?
I disagree with him.
Why? Explain.
Pacquiao beats Danny Garcia easy. He outboxes him. Danny Garcia he's a robot. He's got a puncher's chance. He's not good enough to even tie Manny Pacquiao's shoelaces. Sean Porter, I think Pacquiao can win that fight. It's not a full-gone conclusion, but Pacquiao can win that fight 100%. Who else was it? Spence. I think Pacquiao can beat Spence. Spence is a static fighter. Pacquiao's a lot better than Kell Brook. Kell Brook gave Errol Spence a good fight. So Spence is overrated, in my opinion. Someone that isn't overrated is someone like a Terence Crawford. I think he's underrated. Spence has been put up to this pedestal, but his boxing ability doesn't prove like he's that caliber, in my opinion. I don't see anything special in him. I just think he's a good, like, fundamentally sound fighter. I think someone like a Crawford something special. Someone that can go southpaw, someone that can do unique things. Someone like a Fury, someone like a Lomachenko. Errol Spence is just, in my opinion, I think he can be beat. I think a good boxer will beat Errol Spence. Kell Brook, he's a good boxer, but he's not really up there, in my opinion. He's an okay fighter, but he struggled again. Even Kell Brook was up on the scorecards until he got knocked out or something like that. Was it? So it's not... How good is Spence against true welterweights? How good is he? I think Spence will get defeated. I personally feel that he couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia, so that goes to show that his punch power is not that good against proper opposition. How good is he? How good is Spence, where Manny Pacquiao can't beat him? Keith Thurman, let's see how good he is. But the thing is, if Pacquiao beats Keith Thurman, then he doesn't need to go through Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and all, because Thurman beat those guys. So the Pacquiao would have beaten the guy that Thurman's beaten. So then why is he going to have to go through Danny Garcia and Sean
No, he's not
Porter?
going to have to go through them. But obviously, what Thurman is saying is he's old, he's past his best, and he's not going to be able to beat any of the top current welterweights right now.
He's high. He's on something if he thinks that. Pacquiao beat Broner. Who else is there? Sean Porter. Mate, come on, man. Sean Porter won't beat... I personally can't... It's a good fight, but I don't think Porter will beat Pacquiao. Can Porter knock out Pacquiao? I don't think so. I think Pacquiao's chin is too good. Can he outwork Pacquiao? I don't think so, because Pacquiao will just step his game up. He'll just start throwing out more output. And if he starts throwing more output, Pacquiao could tag him. And if Pacquiao tags him, we don't know how he's going to react. Danny Garcia, I just think he'll get schooled. 12-round decision. Even Errol Spence, I think he could potentially get a boxing lesson from Pacquiao. And who else is there?
Crawford,
I think that's a great fight. I think Crawford can beat him because Crawford's a lot more skillful. Crawford
would be the toughest fight out of the lot. Crawford, you would say...
Because do you know why I say that? Crawford can... Do you know why? When Khan fought Crawford, I seen the adjustments Crawford can make. And how he can, adapt to speed. And Pacquiao's only chance in that fight is speed. And I don't think he can get to Crawford. I think he's
Crawford's
too much head movement, too good feet movement.
Crawford's he's good. He'd be the hard fight.
I think Crawford beats all of them.
Yeah, Crawford's
on
probably
points,
the best.
On points. He beats all of them on
Crawford's
points.
Very
he won't
hard.
knock out any of the top welterweights, Crawford, but he'll beat them all on points. For sure.
You'd have to make Crawford a favourite. He's very, very good, Crawford.
Like, in my opinion, I think if Thurman fought Crawford, Thurman would just be swinging at air. In my opinion.
Crawford would destroy Thurman. Like that. Crawford's a great fighter, man.
Yeah, he's class.
He's a great, he's not someone to be overlooked at all. I think he gets overlooked, but I think he's just special talent. But yeah, in terms of Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao has a chance against all of them. I would even say Spence probably is maybe a step too far, but that's for Pacquiao to prove people wrong. He is older, whereas Spence and Crawford are younger, fresher, very talented fighters. But let's see how far Pacquiao can go. Let's see if he can beat Keith Thurman to prove him wrong. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.